Imagine your phone buzzing every few minutes, your inbox filling faster than you can clear it, and messages flashing at all hours of the night. You answer one, then another, then 10 more, and before you know it the day is gone, your mind restless, and your body exhausted. This is the silent burnout of our age, the burnout of constant availability. You are always reachable, always expected to respond instantly, and slowly, your boundaries dissolve. The philosopher Søren Kierkegaard once warned that busyness can become a form of despair, where life gets filled with so many small demands that the self has no room to breathe. Today, our endless notifications make his warning more real than ever. It is not just work emails anymore. It is friends expecting instant replies, social apps pulling us in with urgency, and even families demanding attention at the speed of a push notification. We live in a culture where slowness feels like failure. But this expectation is not new. In ancient Rome, messengers would run across cities carrying urgent notes for senators or generals. Yet even they had to rest, and no one expected replies within seconds. In the Middle Ages, letters traveled for weeks, sometimes months, and still conversations flowed, relationships thrived, and decisions were made. Time itself allowed for reflection. Compare that with today, where a message unanswered for 10 minutes can be taken as a sign of disrespect. We have collapsed centuries of patience into a culture of immediate reaction. The philosopher Hannah Arendt wrote about the danger of the human condition being consumed by endless labor, where there is no time left for contemplation or true action. If every moment of your life is interrupted by someone else's demand, when do you think your own thoughts? When do you step back to see who you are becoming? Notifications have turned into invisible chains, tying your attention to 1,000 small fires that were never yours to fight. Consider how workplaces shifted in the last decades. Emails once felt revolutionary because they were faster than letters. Then came instant messaging, Slack, WhatsApp, Teams, and suddenly you are not just working at your desk, you are working in bed, at dinner, on holiday. The private space that once existed between professional and personal life is collapsing. Michel Foucault might describe this as a system of surveillance, not by governments this time, but by technology that keeps you tethered, your productivity measured by how fast you react. And the cost is real. Studies already show that people check their phones over 100 times a day, their sleep disturbed by glowing screens, their creativity eroded by interruptions. You may feel anxious when your phone is silent, as if you are missing something crucial. This is not freedom. It is dependence disguised as connection. What does the future look like if we continue on this path? Imagine a world where wearable devices not only alert you of messages but track your every gesture, where silence itself becomes suspicious. A world where being offline feels like rebellion. But the other future is also possible. A reclaiming of attention, a cultural shift where people value delayed replies, where it becomes a mark of respect to let someone have time to think before answering. Throughout history, every generation has had to renegotiate its relationship with time. The printing press flooded Europe with pamphlets, the telegraph shrank continents, the telephone brought voices into homes. Each invention promised connection but also created new pressures. The difference today is scale. The digital storm is relentless, and without conscious choice, it consumes everything. So here is the truth: you do not have to be available at all times. You can set boundaries and reclaim the silence that fuels your mind. Seneca, the Stoic philosopher, wrote that life is long if you know how to use it. He would remind you that your minutes are precious, not to be handed over to every beep and buzz. The solution is not abandoning technology but reshaping how you live with it. Turning off notifications, setting times to disconnect, telling others that you will respond when you are ready, not when they demand it. If you dare to step away from constant availability, you reclaim more than rest. You reclaim the ability to live with depth, to reflect, to create, to love without distraction. The burnout of constant availability is real, but it is not destiny. The choice is yours. If you want more stories that help you navigate our modern world with wisdom from the past and clarity for the future, subscribe to our channel. Let us rethink together how we live, before the noise swallows the silence we need most.